videos where you have an officer basically. They don't have ID, they can't get into a hotel room.
To get them the help they need, especially if someone even gets arrested. A lot of people don't know how the justice system works.
But I want someone to actually know them and know that it's legit. 30 years. I started out as an investor first.
I would, in general, be wary of the storefront psychic.
Have more powers.
Thank you so much for having me.
Welcome. Problem solver here. Today is Thursday. We're a little late today. It's 7:20. We're live.
Little late.
for all our audience viewers. How is everyone doing today? I'm Dave Colemeyer, the problem solver, retired police officer, helping people solve their problems, bring on great experts, people that have experienced some unusual and also amazing things at the same time. Today, as usual, Dr. G. Gentille is in the house as my co-host.
Hello.
Dr. G is here as usual, my co-host. I'm asking amazing questions, being so insightful, helping the community as usual.
Very insightful, yes.
Today, we have Paul Laramie here today. How are you, Paul?
Hey, how you doing? I'm all right.
Hi, Paul.
Paul sounds as, I think, more of a New Yorker than I do.
Oh, totally.
I said that if I sound like Paul, shoot me now.
Why?
No, I was joking. I was saying I don't realize like his accent's very strong. And you grew up where?
I grew up in Brooklyn.
Isn't that where you grew up?
He could change his voice several. He has several voices like Fletcher back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
I
getting-
heard
you know
about
Fletcher,
that. No. I
The
know
movie
that
Fletcher?
he can change his voice.
How many voices do you have?
He's very talented.
I don't know.
You have a
so
lot?
many. Yeah.
We're gonna have to go through them in a few minutes. But anyway, the reason
real
why
fast.
Paul is here, I met Paul actually at a cigar event originally, and he's out in the community. He's socializing, he's networking, and I know he knows a lot of people with problems. And so to me, I wanted to get him involved in the Problem Solver show. But I know he has a very interesting story, which not everybody could tell. And Paul is actually a gunshot survivor here in Las Vegas,
Amazing.
which we've never had a gunshot survivor.
No, we haven't. Yeah, we've had a lot of people with problems, but not gunshot. Wow.
Gunshot. So the goal today is to,
Yeah.
the problem is not to get shot, right?
Right.
That's what the
Oh my
problems are.
God. Hey, did that happen here, Paul?
Yeah, right outside Ichabod's on Flamingo.
Oh, how long ago was that?
2000, October 9th, 2019.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, wow. Okay, tell us about it.
Well, I mean, pretty much I could have avoided it by just walking away. Now, the underlying belief is it was over politics, but there's no proof of that. The guy started trouble with me. I walked away. You know how I am, kind of. So eventually I take my jacket off, throw it across the parking lot. What's up, buddy? And start walking back. Well, he ducked under his car door, pulled out a 9mm, shot me in the stomach. So thank God I had my phone on me. I covered my stomach, called 911, told them where I was, said, don't let me die. Next thing you know, I guess I lost too much blood. I passed out on the ground. I woke up from a coma like 30 days later.
No way. So there was no witnesses around, just you two
Yeah, not when I actually got shot. I mean, it's all on video. They got it on video from
from the
Ichabod's,
club.
yeah.
Have you ever been to Ichabod's? Because I've been there a few times. It's like an old school Vegas place.
You know, no,
Yeah.
I have not.
I'm
Yeah.
surprised you get around.
Yeah, I get
That's
around,
one place-
except there.
That's
Yes. I was
Paul,
trying not to get
we're gonna
shot.
we're gonna have to take her to Ichabod's so she knows what it's like. We're gonna have to do a
Oh, it's still open?
it's still,
Oh,
we're gonna
okay.
have to do a reenactment at the location, and then go get a burger and fries.
Oh, Jesus.
Or a grilled chicken
You're
sandwich.
going to be the one that's going to get shot?
No, we can go out there. It's an interesting
Oh my
place.
God,
We get a
I'm
credit
Funny you
card.
mentioned that. I actually have an Ichabod's card from the owner, who's actually a great guy, by the way.
What is it exactly? Is it a club or a bar?
It's like a bar, but they have food and stuff too. So
A
you know.
restaurant?
Yeah, restaurant bar.
Oh, okay. Not like a strip club or something?
No.
Okay, got it.
You know, it's an interesting place because it's very old school Vegas. We have to go there one day.
Okay.
And originally, when I started the Problem Solver show, the studio that I was at is like around the corner from that location. So I've been there a few times, and a lot of like I think politicians and different people go there, right?
Yeah, definitely. I was there actually after a political event. The night before, we were there for a judge's event.
Oh, gee. So it was political.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
So he's involved in politics,
Yeah.
and he's part of the Republican Party. And explain a little bit of your background with politics because you're very passionate.
Well, I'm kind of what you would call a super Republican. You know what I mean? So I work with candidates that want to become elected officials. I got a congressional candidate in Massachusetts, District 1 now. Shout out to Chase Walker. We're trying to get good people elected so we can actually change what's going on in this country. So that's what I do.
So how did that come into play that day? How did it was involved in politics? Because I think I read online something about the guy. Was he involved in politics, or were you talking about politics
Not
that
that
day?
I know of. The guy looks like a maniac.
He had like a bald head with a goatee or something.
Yeah, but he's got like a beard, but it's not like a face beard. It's like a neck beard.
Did they catch him?
Yeah, they caught him.
Oh, okay. Is he in prison?
No, I honestly decided not to testify against him and to forgive him. I know it sounds crazy, but
Really?
it's something God put in my heart. I couldn't say no.
Oh, wow. Wow. Has he reached out to you at all?
No, but I reached out to him and his lawyer to go ahead and forgive him and tell him, hey, I'm not going to prosecute you.
That's amazing. Oh, my God. Who would do that?
But he was in jail, right?
He got bailed out, like $20,000 bail.
Oh, okay.
But the case just got dropped at the end.
Nah, I mean, I guess we're still going to court.
It's still
but
going to court?
The officials botched the case. Like, the detectives never contacted me once.
Okay.
The DA, when I contacted the DA, they were rude to me like I was the criminal, so I told them to F off, you know.
Interesting.
Wait a second. So the case is still ongoing.
Yeah, but, you know, I think the case didn't go nowhere because Steve Wilson, who's the current DA, hates me because he's a super Democrat and he knows who I am, you know.
So was that guy that shot you a part of some political party as well?
We couldn't find any like political background with him or any, but that's what people say. That they call me the new Steve Scalise for some reason.
Did he just happen to be there at the building or at Ichabod? Or
Yeah, he
whatever?
was at the bar having like dinner and drinks and that kind of thing.
Oh, okay. Interesting. There's something else that, you know, I mean, well, that was a while ago, so I'm sure you can't remember everything that's
Nah,
happened.
like my memory is kind of skewed with the night. I remember
Yeah.
like certain details. but-
Yes. So there might have been more said, I'm sure, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
So let's show a quick picture.
Man.
We'll show the picture of. Explain what it is that we're looking
Yeah.
at. There's whatever pictures we have here. What do we got? All right. So what's going on here?
So that's, I guess, after I passed out when the police showed up. And thank God they saved my life by holding towels on me so I didn't bleed to death in the parking lot.
Are you wearing the same suit right now? Is it the same suit?
No,
I'm
that's a blue.
That's a joke. Maybe a bad.
Really?
Maybe a bad joke.
Believe it or
Was
not,
that a
that's me. It don't even look like me.
Oh
but
my goodness. Wow. Oh.
yeah,
So what exactly? What are we looking at here?
That's my intestine hanging out after they did like 30-something surgeries.
Oh my
30
God.
surgeries?
I got 42 altogether, but yeah.
42 surgeries.
That's your stomach, right? That's
Yep.
your stomach. Okay, that's your belly button on the right there.
Nah, there's no belly button. It's like an indentation of, like the belly button's gone.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. So
I miss
it
it.
got shot where the belly button is, kind of.
Kind of
right?
like to the left above, but like
But you got
scars.
you got shot center mass.
It looks like
Yeah,
a
Was it
well,
one-
kind of to the right a little bit.
Was it one bullet?
1 9mm bullet still in my back.
Oh my God.
Do you feel it?
Nah.
Oh my God.
So they didn't take it out.
No, they couldn't. It was too close to the spine. Doctor said I was going to die. They told my family to plan a funeral.
So we're actually glad that you're here today.
Yeah.
me too.
Does it go off when you go through the, you know?
I haven't been through a
detector?
metal detector.
No?
No.
Okay, but if you go to a place that has one, you have to tell them ahead of time?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then they let you walk around or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or they let me go in and they just put the little wand back there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they do that.
Okay.
So you walk through the like, TS is like, hey, you got something on your back, and they're like, no, it's a bullet.
Yeah.
No,
Do they think you're
he
crazy?
said he hasn't walked through one.
I got
Oh, you haven't?
I got an
Wow.
X-ray to prove it too, though.
Wait,
if
have
I
you
need
have
to.
you? I'm sorry. Have you ever walked through any type of security?
Not since I've been shot.
What about the court?
I haven't gone to court.
Okay.
So what happens if you do? Does something happen? It just goes off, right?
Yeah, I
okay.
assume so. I mean,
Oh,
I don't know if
okay.
it's enough because I mean, you know how a bullet works, right? The shell drops or comes out, and then it's just fragments that go into you.
Mm. Right.
So I don't know like how much of a fragment it is.
Okay.
Or
You're not gonna get stuck to the
Yeah,
machine or
no.
anything. Magnet. Okay. All right. Good. Oh my God. How long did it take for you to heal?
I was in the hospital around 9 months. I did sneak out once because it was COVID, so they wouldn't let my kids come see me. And I'm a single dad, so like I couldn't be away from my kids that long. But I escaped and I was back within 24 hours, you know.
Really?
Yeah.
But then you went back?
Yeah.
Okay. 9 months. Wow.
And then about a year at home where I couldn't move.
Crazy.
So on the problem solver show, the goal is to solve people's problems and to also learn from experiences. So in regards to your situation, which, if you had to go back in time and change things or avoid things, how would that play out?
I would have worn my vest. That's really the only way to avoid it.
Right.
You can't just keep walking and try to get away from the situation, but...
But you basically, when you threw your jacket across the street, this guy thought you were going to fight him.
Yeah.
Did he think that you had a gun or something?
Nah, I didn't have a pistol, but...
Yeah.
But did he think that you were going to, kill him? Were you, acting crazy?
Maybe. My arms were out like a T when I was walking towards him. But, anybody that's a gun owner that has a CCW knows that you can't shoot somebody over a fist fight.
Did he have a CCW? Was the gun legal?
I believe he did, yes.
Wow. Yeah, but you can't just prepare for something like that by wearing a bulletproof vest. You can't go out making that part of your outfit.
I usually do wear one in certain situations under my shirt now.
Yeah. If you go certain places,
Why would you wear a bulletproof vest? Why do you feel?
Just
because you're a Republican?
Nah,
Gentille needs a bulletproof
if he
vest.
goes to the rally or something like that.
Yeah, if I go to a public place where...
Yes.
If you go to a public place, you'll wear a bulletproof vest.
Yeah, but you'll never tell. I got one of the Safe Life under discreet vests.
But what's the reason why?
thin
Because you think that it's crazy out there that someone's going to shoot you again?
You just never know, yeah.
Gentille, maybe you need to have a bulletproof vest.
Why do I need to?
You're a Republican too, right?
No, but that doesn't mean I'm
Maybe all Republicans need vests. If he was a Democrat, he wouldn't have got shot probably.
Right. Okay, yeah, because Democrats don't get shot. Only Republicans.
Was the other guy a Republican or Democrat?
I have no idea.
We never found out, huh?
No.
Oh, man.
They always say don't talk about politics and religion.
Yeah. That's probably
get
where
shot.
it started from, but there's probably more. And he said he doesn't remember.
But everybody
all of it.
knows I'm a Republican. You could
Yeah.
Google me and it'll come up.
But you don't. Do you really believe that it was because of the politics? Or just your we'll call it Brooklyn behavior?
I really don't know. It could have been because of politics. He could have not liked me and started the fight because of the politics.
Did he know you?
No, I never met the guy.
Did you meet him that night inside the place?
I didn't conversate with him. He was there and I was there. But on my way out, it's he followed me out and was talking shit, I guess.
Okay, so what? There we go. So he's
okay.
following you outside. Why were you walking outside?
I was actually going to pray with another gentleman. It's kind of hilarious. He was like, hey, some little African dude was like, hey, Paul, I want to meet you. He took pictures with me, and then he was like, hey, will you pray with me? And I was walking out with him when he left to pray with him, and then...
Where were you going to pray? In the street of Flamingo?
No, in the parking lot, because it's in the Planet Fitness parking lot. So,
Yeah.
I just put my hand on somebody and be like, Father God, whatever they're dealing with,
Are you religious as well?
I am, super religious.
So your fans or your followers know that?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so he wanted to pray with you because he knew you were religious.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Especially after this, I'm religious. 'cause
Yeah, but
God
then-
saved my life.
Wow, and then that guy followed you out and just started talking shit to you.
Yeah.
That's amazing. You don't think that was all planned, right?
It might have been.
With that guy wanting to pray?
No.
No, okay. And then the other guy following you out?
No, I know it was part of God's plan, because if you knew me before and know me now, I'm 110% better than I was. I used to bang fists of scotch a day and yell at judges, and now I'm completely sober.
Really? Even with the work that you did?
Yeah.
You were, you're crazy, sounds like.
Yeah, and I was a big fat guy, too.
And you're a hothead. You were
Yeah.
hot-headed, right? Mm.
And now I'm healthier than ever, so...
Okay. Wow. So intervention by God, you
Yeah,
feel.
definitely.
That's amazing. Jeez.
I just want to see. Look at where are you going to go with this?
No, nothing.
Okay, so bottom
I was just wanting to clarify on that. That's all.
So they're like, all right, where are you going to...
What?
All right,
No,
so-
your turn. Go ahead.
All right, so long story short, the goal is not
God
to
forbid if Gentille starts talking.
No, it's good. I love it. So the goal is not to throw out your arms and not to be like, what did you say to him? You said here I am? What did you
Here I
say?
am.
I don't even remember what I said, but I guess the goal is to not engage in situations that you can otherwise avoid.
Walk away. You
But
mean?
and just to recap, you've never spoken to this guy after that incident.
No.
He never apologized to you either.
No, I texted him and was like, hey, I just want to, I want to forgive you, you know what I mean? And
Just because of you became more religious
Yeah.
and because you survived it. But did the guy ever text you back?
no.
He
His
didn't-
lawyer called me and I talked to his lawyer about it.
Really? He didn't even apologize for shooting you?
No, he was
What
scared
an
to talk
asshole.
to
If he didn't respond back, I'd be like, I'm filing charges.
Man.
I would follow through. Can you still follow through?
me. I guess I could, but
No.
it's not worth my time. Because the detectives never contacted me. The DA was an
Are
asshole.
you allowed to explain about the compensation situation? Or is that not allowed to talk about that? Okay.
Oh, that's why he's not talking about it.
Well, I guess
There's something
certain
else.
things you can't talk about, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
All right.
Well,
So in
fine
regards,
then.
so at this point in time, so your title right now, what do you do with the Republican Party?
I'm currently the Henderson president of the Republican Chamber of Commerce. We help like down ballot candidates get elected, and we help local businesses become successful.
Since you're in Henderson, I'll just throw this out. What are your thoughts about the Henderson police in regards to like the chiefs and how much do you follow that a little bit? All that.
Yeah, I mean, it was a
you live in
real
Henderson.
struggle, you know. And I think Carrie Cox is making a huge difference since she got elected,
Why do you feel that way?
because she's actually trying to fix the problem with the chiefs and the police and keeping them from leaving, because the cops were leaving in droves.
Okay.
They weren't being treated fairly, you know.
Do you know that for sure, or do you know?
Yeah,
just
for
because
sure.
you hear that. Why do you heard that they were leaving? And
Yeah, they were leaving in droves, and she kept people from leaving. She's keeping them, you know, in the department, waiting for the new chief, and they're supposedly getting a new chief very soon.
actually, there's 4 new deputy chiefs. I know all 4 of them, and I guess one will be selected. I actually think, if I had to guess, there's a female, Holly Chadwick, that is a new deputy chief now. She's been around for a while. And I think nothing against in regards to women or men, but there's 3 men and 1 woman. And basically, I know it's Women International Month as well.
Yes.
But I believe that she'll get the spot. I mean, basically because of diversity and stuff like that. And she's a good cop in general, and there's no issues. And
Well,
I
you
think
need a
she'll-
balance.
Well, they've always
you know?
had. They had female. There was one, not to bring in race and religion, but there was one white female chief. There was a black female chief, and then there was a black chief, and then there's a deputy chief that's a chief, and then so I mean I know they want diversity in general. There's a lot less females that are any of the police departments in general, so I believe that they'll wind up picking her. I think it's in a week or 2 that they're supposed to pick a chief. So I mean, there's always debates whether or not you bring people from out of the police department where you go search for somebody all over the United States. But a lot of people at police departments like the fact when officers when you basically you rise up, you get somebody from within instead of taking somebody from Texas or Chicago that doesn't know the culture. And most cops want to really see that.
But being a public servant like that, you don't really get paid very much, right? I mean, I don't know.
No, I
I'm
mean
not
as a
into
chief,
politics and stuff.
I mean you're making good money in Jersey. Maybe you're making like 150 or 170
Oh,
as a
okay.
chief. I mean, there's one chief position.
Okay.
But it's not easy. There's a lot of politics, and a lot of
Yeah.
people get jealous of you, of your position, stuff like that. So, but he lives, right, like in the central of Henderson. So, he's more, involved. Do you believe Henderson? They always say Henderson is one of the safest cities in America. Do you feel safe in Henderson where you live?
Yeah, I mean, I think the cops do a great job. Like every time I had to call them for something, they showed up fast. They did, they were fair. They did a great job.
Got it. So one of the things that Paul's going to do is to help us with people that have problems. They're gonna have us, reach out to different people if he knows people in Henderson or Vegas, because he's all over the place. The people that have some problems that they're gonna start calling the Problem Solver Show, and they're gonna start using the Problem Solver Vegas, so we can basically help people that have different problems, whether it's real estate or houses, or if they get arrested or they need bail or accident or injury or mental health or places that we can refer them to, because the goal of our show is basically to help people in different ways. People can always call 702-999-1111, which is the Problem Solver number. It's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The Problem Solver Vegas is an app. People can add it to their phone. And if they have any different issues, there's different resources. Recently, we just added on the app. I think it was Gentille's idea. She actually said, with this free mediation from Clark County.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That was my idea. Thank you.
And I thought it was a great idea. I added it on there. So if you go to the Problem Solver Vegas, you can click its mediation, it's free mediation. So I thought it was a great idea that Gentille brought
Oh,
up.
yes. Yes. My pleasure.
Appreciated it.
Yeah.
So we're always trying to add
I'm a
different.
genius sometimes,
For the genius, Gentille. That's why we have the G on her microphone for genius, because
Genius.
she's so intelligent. So we're always trying to add different things. So if people have referral, have different resources that they need, like in Henderson, there's Hope Link. So we work with different nonprofits to help people. And I just reached out today for it's called Shine a Light, which is when they go into the tunnels. And I want to set up a thing with some law firms or some different people to get backpacks together with necessity items and things that, I guess to help people that are,
Necessities.
underground, stuff like that. So we're going to basically kind of work on that.
How
Would you
often
come
do you-
out? Would you go out?
How often do you do that? Or do you want to do
I've
that?
I've only done it one time.
Okay.
It's kind of a sad situation, but
Yeah.
I did feel helpful because we did take one person out of like the tunnels,
Right.
and we brought him to a Crossroads. And I think that the person you mentioned, Dave Marlin, used to work for Crossroads, right?
Yeah, Dave.
He's gonna
He's
come
a
on the
great
show.
guy, yeah.
I've never met him, but I heard things about him. He worked at Crossroads.
Is it safe though? You think?
When you
to
go as a
down
group
there?
together,
Yeah.
you're fine.
Okay.
I wouldn't.
Don't go by yourself.
Have you ever
Yeah.
done it at all? Have you ever been in the tunnels like that?
No, I mean we do a lot of work with the homeless.
Okay.
Like I do the feeding with Jacoby, and then there's another group, Servants of Christ, that goes out and feeds the homeless. So
That's awesome.
So
I might come. Just let me know.
yeah, it's normally on a Saturday morning. It's actually I was kind of tired, because you go to so many different spots and you're deep in the tunnels. Like I didn't realize how deep they were going. Like really, really deep
Oh.
in the tunnels. So,
yeah, I don't
but
know.
it's interesting. If you've never done it before, you really should go to see what's going on. And you're also helping people.
Yeah.
The goal always shining a light is like shining a light. When they walk through, they go shine a light, so people know it's them.
Yes.
And they give them different things. They need batteries. They need first aid kits. Food, bars. And then when people are ready,
Yes.
they'll use shine a light to come out of the tunnel and
Okay.
basically get some help. Like I said, my group took one person out. So imagine if you just take a few people out,
Yeah.
bring them to Crossroads and some different places. You feel good at the end of the day that you accomplished something.
It would probably be so heartbreaking for me, though. I don't know.
I
have
think
to
it's a good
about
thing
that.
to do and to pay it forward.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's the future for you in general, Paul? The biggest thing is helping people get political positions. What you take for the next few years for yourself?
well,
I know that you want to help our show by being involved in a producer and bringing different guests on. What more do you see for your future?
I'm doing so much. I actually just signed on as the executive talent agent for one. I can't say who yet
Yeah.
because I signed a non-disclosure, but for one of the biggest underrated celebrity chefs there is.
Oh, awesome.
I'll have her on the show.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yay.
Then maybe they can cook some food for us, right?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Or you could be my manager too.
And I'll tell you what,
Yeah.
that would work. But she actually heals people through food.
Okay.
So it's bigger than just making food on the show. And,
Yeah.
she actually heals conditions that doctors say are impossible to heal through food.
Oh, interesting.
And that's why I was so excited about working with
she
her.
uses ingredients or.
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
So if anyone wants to be on the show, they're going to get with Paul to be a guest. Mm-hmm. And then
Let me ask you something, Dave. The number, 999-111, does it go straight to you?
it actually goes to you. I forwarded it to you.
That's my goddamn phone is ringing at 2-3 a.m.
I can't believe you never called the
Oh
number.
my God. No, that's you. Sorry.
It does go to me, but after midnight, actually, I do forward it to you.
Oh,
Does your
okay.
phone ring?
Great.
No.
Yeah.
It does go to me.
Can't wait until you go out of town.
Yeah, and I got to forward it to you. So anyway, Paul, I appreciate you coming on the show. Anything else that you want to add? Any suggestions? Any tips for people in general? I mean, the goal is I'm glad you shared the story.
Oh,
'cause
okay. Whatever you're going to say, I want you to do it in the voices that you know how to do, if you don't mind. Come on. Show us your
Like
talent.
which one?
Whatever. Show us your talent. Just a little bit of it. So
All right,
answer
I'll say it in like this form.
his question.
So, listen, one of the biggest things is you got to learn how to turn pain into power. A lot of people they're afraid of pain. They kind of shy away from pain, but I learned to take pain and love it. Like every time I feel pain, I love it and I turn it into power. And you got to learn to do that. I might write a book about it, actually.
That's great. Who was that?
I don't know, just a regular white guy.
Just a white dude. Okay, without the accent.
What other voice?
I don't know. I got a character that I use, call in radio shows sometimes called Leroy. I'm like, yeah, this is Leroy. What's going on, man? I just want to tell you that everything is very important that you're speaking about today.
Maybe I could use him for the problem solver.
Why
There
didn't
go.
you?
For the,
Oh, and the other one.
When
Yeah,
people
yeah,
call
yeah.
him for
I thought you
problems.
did.
No, I like that. How many voices do you have?
I don't know. I just
I like that.
a lot of times I'll listen to people and just try to do their voice. I mean, it
Do
takes
my-
a while.
Can you do my voice?
No, I can't do females.
Come on. Okay, how about do him? Do Dave.
Hey, yo, hey.
I have to listen to him for a while.
What? You
I used to
haven't
do a
listened
really
to
good DMX, but
Okay.
since they put that thing in my throat, I kind of lost it.
Maybe we'll use him in the future when we need to have some people, help us out with the show.
You can pretend to be Dave,
He-
so he doesn't have to
Can
be
you get my
here.
voice or no?
I don't know. I had to try it for a while.
Any other voices?
I
The
could try the
You can-
DMX.
Besides the
one.
voices
Try
in
the
your
DMX.
head.
Let's
It's money, man. You're born to freaking die. In the meantime, get money. You know how motherfuckers is? You know how bitches be talking. I don't know no fucking Kiana. See, it's kind of like light. It's not as deep and dark as it used
He's
to
more
be.
like a
Yeah.
light-skinned DMX.
DMX.
Call me LMX, light man X, baby.
LMX.
It's a little less.
That's great. Yay. So
All right, so
talented.
So, Paul, I appreciate you coming on the show today. You shared your story, some information. The goal is to avoid getting shot, Gentille.
Yes.
Some of the advice was, to wear a vest. We're going to get you a bulletproof vest to walk
Yes.
around. Since we shouldn't tell people you're Republican, right?
No, I
You-
mean,
you mixed?
I don't know. I mean,
You're diverse.
I am
You're
diverse.
Cambodian Republican.
I'm diverse. Like I'm pretty open-minded about everything.
She's actually Cambodian, French,
Chinese.
Chinese Republican.
Oh, so you guys can make good
And
sandwiches.
she's actually the president of her committee, of her own committee.
My
Did you know
own-
that?
my
There's a
own
Cambodian, French, Chinese,
committee.
Republican
Committee.
chamber of commerce.
French and Cambodians make great sandwiches, like at sandwich shops and stuff.
Hell
Which
yeah.
ones? Cambodian what?
Cambodians and French.
It's the fusion.
Yeah.
Where is the Cambodian French sandwich?
We have a fusion.
You have a place?
Yeah, no, it's a fusion. It's a type of food.
It's
Okay.
like
but it doesn't
actually a
exist.
thing.
Is there?
It is a
I
thing.
wanted. Mentioned that maybe we'll all go for Cambodian food, but she said there's no real good
You
places.
just
there.
have to come to my house for Cambodian food because there's no restaurants. There's no Cambodian restaurants in Las Vegas. Really?
Got it. We'll have to find one.
Yeah. No, there isn't. There's
Okay.
zero.
There isn't.
There
We
is
should
not.
open one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know there's a Cambodian gelato place that's mobile. That's mobile.
But
Yeah.
gelato's
Mon
Italian.
Amour. Mon Amour. Well, that's mine. That's
but if there's a
mine.
Cambodian,
Yeah, it's my
but if there's a-
gelato. I do.
But if there's a
gelato catering.
if there's a Cambodian behind it, then it's Cambodian
There's a
Cambodian
Cambodian
gelato.
behind it. There's a Cambodian owner.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's Cambodian gelato.
So there's a little bit extra Cambodian flavor in
Yeah,
the
it's
gelato.
amazing. Yeah, lemongrass.
If anybody needs Cambodian gelato, please let the problem solver know.
Yes,
and we'll
yes.
connect you to the
Gelato catering. Call us for that too. It's summer.
1-833 Gentille. All right, Paul. Thanks so much for joining us today. Please get the word out, especially in Henderson. I know you live there, but you're all over town.
Yeah.
Any problems, let people know. The problemsolver.vegas is an app. Add to their home screen. Any problems, resources, referrals, please let us know so we can help different people. Again, if you know a lot of people in the community that we'd love to have them as guests in general, please be careful, safe, wear your vest.
Yeah.
And any other,
Always.
do we have any tips for him besides wearing a vest?
Yeah. Well, what is that thing that covers your, bottom part? It's kind of like a vest.
A cup?
A bulletproof cup.
Do they have those?
I think they do.
It's a
Yeah.
good thing
make
you-
those?
It's a good thing you didn't lose
Yeah,
that.
They
yeah.
got
there.
body armor. They got the whole body armor.
Oh,
suit.
okay. Yeah. So some men
You're
men
gonna see
might
him walking
require
down
that.
with all this body armor. He wears like the suit, like like he's in
The knight.
the knights. Yeah,
Okay.
like he's the shining the knight. He's the golden knight.
A
in
knight.
the metal
Armor.
armor.
Hey, it's
Okay.
better to be safe than take chances.
All right, so
you see him at Excalibur.
we're gonna bring Paul back on when he brings on some different guests.
Awesome.
Paul, thanks so much for joining us today. Thanks so much, Dr. G, as usual.
My pleasure.
And
Oh,
again,
it's great to be here.
so we'll see you next week, next Thursday, 6 o'clock. Any problems whatsoever, please let us know. We'll see you next week. Be careful, wear your body vest, and be safe.